For a certain period of time, everyone was talking about the Bermuda Triangle and the strange events said to occur there. People who entered the Bermuda Triangle were believed to vanish and never be found again. But why is there no longer any talk of mysterious activity in this region? Why has the Bermuda Triangle gone quiet? At one time, the Bermuda Triangle held an almost obsessive fascination for people around the world, and countless stories were told about it. Some tried to find scientific explanations for the events in the area, while others offered supernatural theories. These days, however, very few people pay attention to the Bermuda Triangle at all. Everything began in 1945, when 5 U.S. military aircraft flew into the region. Shortly after entering the Bermuda Triangle, strange events reportedly began. One of the pilots contacted the control tower and stated that all navigation instruments had failed. Moments later, communication was completely lost, and none of the aircraft were ever found. The incident exploded across the world like a bomb and played a major role in giving birth to the legend of the Bermuda Triangle. People then recalled that similar incidents had supposedly occurred in the area before. Newspapers reminded the public that in 1918, the USS Cyclops, the largest ship in the US Navy at the time, disappeared in this region with 309 crew members on board. Speculation about the cause of these events quickly intensified. Some claimed the disappearances were caused by extraterrestrials abducting humans for experiments and transporting them to another planet. Others suggested that Bermuda was a gateway to the past or the future. Some even believed it was a portal to another world and that the missing people were still alive. Despite these theories, reports of incidents in the Bermuda Triangle continued. In several other cases, airplanes, ships, and boats were said to have sunk or disappeared. The last widely cited incident occurred in 1969. As public hysteria began to fade, scientists stepped in to offer rational explanations. One of the first explanations focused on compasses. At the time, ships relied heavily on magnetic compasses, as GPS technology did not yet exist. There are 2 regions on Earth where a compass can point to true north instead of magnetic north. If a navigator fails to account for this difference, which can sometimes reach up to 20 degrees, they could find themselves in a very dangerous situation. In addition to the Bermuda Triangle, a similar area exists near Japan, known as the Devil's Sea, where inexperienced sailors have also encountered navigation problems. Another explanation involves the Gulf Stream, a powerful ocean current that moves like a fast-flowing river beneath the sea. Because of its speed, any damaged aircraft or ship could be quickly carried far away from its original location, leaving no trace behind. Some researchers have also linked the alleged incidents to the unstable weather patterns of the Caribbean-Atlantic region. Sudden and intense storms can form rapidly in this area and disappear just as quickly, an extremely dangerous situation for pilots and ship captains. Australian researchers even suggested that methane gas releases could be responsible for sudden ship sinkings. In small-scale experiments, they demonstrated that large releases of methane gas could create bubbles that reduce water density, preventing ships from staying afloat. A rapidly sinking ship would then be swept away by the Gulf Stream, erasing all evidence of the vessel and its crew. However, the U.S. Geological Survey does not consider this explanation likely. According to their research, no significant methane releases capable of sinking large ships have occurred in the region over the past 15,000 years. So why don't the media talk about the Bermuda Triangle anymore? First, investigations have shown that the number of accidents in this region is no higher than in other oceans and seas around the world. In other words, such incidents can happen anywhere, and they almost always have a scientific explanation. Today, the Bermuda Triangle is not even ranked among the 10 most dangerous maritime regions. In addition, aviation and maritime technology improved dramatically in the late 20th century. These advancements virtually eliminated unexplained disappearances in the area. Still, newspapers and magazines often exaggerated Atlantic Ocean accidents in the past, labeling them as new Bermuda Triangle incidents to boost sales and attract attention. Eventually, most people accepted the scientific explanations and came to believe that the Bermuda Triangle is not a magical or cursed place. As public perception shifted, the media abandoned sensational storytelling. That is why the Bermuda Triangle is quiet today and why reports of mysterious activity have largely disappeared.